Gettr is an alt-tech social media platform targeted to American conservatives. It was created by Jason Miller, a former Donald Trump aide and spokesman, and launched officially on July 4, 2021. Its user interface and feature set have been described as very similar to those of Twitter. Journalists noted the prevalence of extreme content on the platform, including racism and anti-Semitism. The platform also experienced issues beginning shortly after launch, including users flooding it with pornography, and the hacking of some high-profile accounts. After the United States Capitol attack of January 6, 2021, several social media sites restricted Donald Trump's social media usage, including Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, who banned him from their platforms. Platforms also suspended some Trump supporters and others who were sharing conspiracy theories and extremist content. These actions led to an outcry from some conservatives that social media sites and big tech were silencing them. After the bans, Trump began looking for alternative platforms, eventually creating his own blog to share similar content to what he had previously posted on Twitter. After poor reception, he closed the blog shortly after its launch. Jason Miller, then Trump's senior advisor and spokesman since 2016, for several months teased plans by the Trump team to create a social network of their own. In June 2021, it was reported that Miller had left Trump's team to become CEO of a tech startup. A beta version of Gettr launched on July 1, 2021, after being added to the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store in mid-June. The platform can also be accessed via the web. Gettr officially launched on July 4, 2021. According to the Apple App Store listing, Gettr is developed by a company called Chainov Inc. Miller is CEO, and former Trump campaign spokesman Tim Murtaugh is a media affairs consultant for the company. Miller said of his motivations for creating the site, "People were being deplatformed and realizing that the tech giants, so to speak, had to ally themselves with the more left-of-center folks, who want to silence people all over." Miller has said the company was financed by a consortium of international investors, including a foundation tied to Guo Wengui, a Chinese businessman and fugitive with connections to former Trump strategist Steve Bannon and Mar-a-Lago. Guo has said he is an advisor to the platform. Media sites tied to Guo have suggested that the platform and its logo were his ideas, though Miller has downplayed the connections. The Daily Beast reported that Gettr was a retooled version of Guo's Chinese internet app, Gettr, which Miller confirmed. Gettr accounts were wiped before relaunching as Gettr. On the day of its beta launch, Gettr had several thousand users. Bloomberg reported that Trump would not be joining the platform, nor would he have any financial stake in it, and that he was still planning to create a platform of his own. On July 4, 2021, the day of the platform's official launch, Miller stated that it had more than 500,000 users. According to estimates from Sensor Tower, Gettr has received 1.3 million downloads globally since June 2021, with the United States and Brazil having the most downloads. As of mid-August 2021, Miller said he still aimed to draw Trump to the platform. The platform was briefly hacked on its launch day. Some high-profile Gettr accounts, including those of Miller, U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and Bannon, were compromised and had their account names changed to show the name of the alleged attacker and a message supporting Palestine. A few days later, a hacker was able to scrape almost 90,000 email addresses through their application programming interface. Content on Gettr is mostly right-wing in nature, and includes promotion of extremist groups like the far-right Proud Boys as well as posts by more mainstream conservative figures including Sean Hannity, Kevin McCarthy, and Mike Pompeo. Trending topics on the platform on the day of Gett's beta launch included pro-Trump slogans, as well as hashtags including racist and anti-Semitic slurs and those referring to unevidenced theories about the origins of COVID-19. Beginning shortly after Gettr launched, the platform was inundated with pornography, including hentai. According to the Institute for Strategic Dialogue and Politico, propaganda from the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant also began to appear on the platform, including memes encouraging violence against the Western world, beheading videos, and a meme showing Trump being executed in an orange jumpsuit. The content was similar to what appears on mainstream platforms like Facebook and Twitter, according to a director of Tech Against Terrorism. But unlike Gettr, the other sites have automatic filtering and removal systems in place, and partner through the non-profit Global Internet Forum to Counter Terrorism to remove ext